What's up, guys? Nick here from the AB Garage. Just stopping in, giving you a quick intro to this podcast. I'm back recording a podcast again. If you're not following my podcast feed, I'll link to it. You should be able to find it. I know Spotify and Apple Podcasts have it. And there should be anywhere you find your anywhere you listen to podcasts at. So this podcast was just a quick 6-minute intro that I recorded, just trying to get back into podcasting. So it's been out on the podcast apps for about a week now. So I think I'm going to wait and post them on YouTube a week later. So if like tomorrow, there'll be a new podcast in the podcast feed on the apps, but I won't post it on YouTube until next week. So if you go check those out, leave a rating and review, I would greatly appreciate it. And if not, come back here and check them out. Along with my other videos. They should be up. I'm going to try and post a video on Tuesday and then podcast on Wednesday. So, and I'm looking for guests for the podcast too. So if you would be interested in being a guest on the podcast, you build motorcycles, like motorcycles, want to shoot the shit for an hour, email me or hit me up on Instagram or leave me a comment on here, and I'll do my best to get a hold of you and make it happen. So, not gonna drag this out any longer. Thanks for checking it out, and like I said, go search it up on your regular podcast apps, whatever you use.
Oh yeah. What's up, guys? Nick from the AB Pod here. Man, it has been a minute. It's probably been 2-3 years now since I've recorded a podcast. So I guess kind of owe it to you guys, let you know where exactly I've been. I haven't died. Although if you followed the podcast feed, you probably thought so, along with the YouTube feed. Because up until just yesterday, I believe, it had been 3 years since I'd posted a video. I've got a lot of backlog content that I've got to get through and check out and edit and upload. Just been pretty lazy, honestly. So yeah, the podcast just kind of it wasn't really what I wanted it to be. You know, it was just really me talking about. I mean, if you listened to any of the episodes, I apologize. They were fucking terrible. They were absolutely terrible, and they will be deleted off the YouTube channel here before too long, just because they're so bad. But I've been busy. I've gotten into building bikes and traveling on my bikes, and through doing that, I've been able to meet some people and network, I guess you could say. And so I figured, hell, it's a good time to bring the podcast back and do some interviews with some people and whatnot. So that is the plan for the podcast. Yeah. The YouTube, same thing with the YouTube. If y'all follow my Instagram, you know that I didn't die, and I've been building a Honda Shadow bobber. It's almost done, and I recorded a video for that a year ago. That's the video I just uploaded, so that's how far behind I am on uploading videos. So I'm going to try and do a podcast once a week, and hopefully I can drop them on Wednesdays. I already have one in the bag I recorded with my older brother. Oh, shit. Probably about a month ago. And I'm going to edit that down and upload that to the feed next week. And then I've got a couple of buddies that I'm going to interview too. And the thing with this time, it's not going to be strictly motorcycles. Like, it's going to be cars and stuff too, because I'm into cars, and I assume if you're in motorcycles, you're probably into cars too. So I know I got a buddy that races, and he said he'd come on and talk about his stuff. And I got another buddy that has doing a bike build competition, and I'm building a bike for up in Michigan, and he said he'd come on too, but he's Skype retarded, so he doesn't quite know how to use the Skype machine yet, but we'll get him figured out and get him on too. If any of you guys would like to be on the podcast, shoot me an email. I'll put the email down in the show notes for this episode and every episode after this. Slide in my DMs on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram handle at the AB Pod on Instagram. Just slide in my DMs or shoot me an email. I'm really looking for like smaller shops, smaller bike builders, and guys that are just really into riding and doing cool shit. So, I mean, if that sounds like you, and you wouldn't mind talking to me for about an hour or so, just shoot me an email or hit me up on Instagram, and we'll make it happen. So, yeah, this is just going to be short and sweet today. Just wanted to hop back on the feed and let you all know that I'm back. Go ahead and head on over to YouTube, subscribe, Instagram. Not subscribe, I guess. Follow me there. Subscribe to this and whatever podcast platform you listen on, Spotify, Apple. With it being so long since I've done this shit, I guess I'll have to figure that out. But if you're listening to this now, subscribe wherever you found this at. So I appreciate it, guys, man. I'll be back next week with the interview with my older brother, Jeff Payton. Him talking about being a helicopter pilot and riding motorcycles and all types of shit. So, thanks for listening this week, guys. And I look forward to dropping next week's for you.